It's the March on the beach.
You in there, Doc.
All right.
You in there, Doc.
What up, world? Welcome to another episode of R.M.T. That's Real Man Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man. Got my boy EIG in the building.
What up, what up?
And on today, man, we want to bring y'all into the conversation between us. A lot of conversation that we'll have back doors, in the house,
Yes,
barbecuing, at the
Come on,
barbershop.
talk about it.
So
Talk
we want to
about it.
bring y'all into these conversations and let y'all chime in and listen to what we got to say. And so, man, before we even get started, I want to give a big shout out to all of the school teachers, everybody working in the school system, man. Big shout out
Yes.
to y'all. A lot of
All right.
times y'all underpaid and overworked, but I appreciate
Way up.
all the work that y'all out there doing, taking care of our children, watching over them. I mean, whatever part of the process that you in, from driving a school bus, if you're a janitor, always up to the principals and the superintendent. I
Lunch
appreciate y'all,
ladies.
man, for real. So yeah, since we got that out the way, man, I want to go ahead. Also, man, hit us up, man, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, the same thing. RMT, Real Men Talk Podcast is what you need to search up. Real Man Talk Podcast. It's on YouTube, Instagram, and on our Facebook page. Like everything you see, comment, subscribe, man. Just holler at us, man, for real.
No doubt.
Yeah. And so, man, on today conversation, man,
Okay.
this right here, man, I definitely want to know, because I think people get it confused. But man, can money buy loyalty?
Mm.
I mean, seriously, can money buy loyalty? Because you have like let's just do this, man.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man.
Okay.
If let's do something that everybody can relate to before I get to sports, because I jump into sports every time. But let's say this, man. Let's say you got a pastor, right? Got a
Okay.
small church. He doing what he need to do. The church is growing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not as much income coming in that he would like. The building is not as big as he would like. He don't have the members that he would like, but it's growing. He can see that it's growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, should he take and go, you know what? This mega church over here want me. I'm gonna be making six figures over here. I'm gonna have these many members over here. I
Right.
should just take my talents over here to the mega church. Now,
Okay.
these people at the smaller church been rocking with you. They been
Right.
coming through, paying the church for you, bringing
Mm-hmm.
other people in. Every different ministry that you open up in the church, you get people to participate. Every
Right.
time you have something, you have people to participate. Now you got loyalty over here, because some of the people might not be getting paid. They might not. They
Mm-hmm.
just doing everything for the Lord, right?
Right. Right.
So you got loyalty over here. Now, if I go over here, I can get the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna be based on what your heart is. If it can really pull you over there to that mega church. So, so based on my circumstances, the things I'm going through at that time, and just say that I'm not led by the Lord to even go to that church.
Mm.
Now, in that circumstance, as a man, bro, you gotta really be deeply rooted into what you believe in and what you doing, because that money can drive you to go over there.
Oh yeah.
And loyalty, sometimes loyalty don't get you to stay. Sometimes that money is gonna be where you go to.
Oh
So,
yeah.
man, I just want to open up like that. And then, yeah, I want you to come in and give your take, man. Do you think that money can buy loyalty?
It's gonna sound crazy, man, but yes. And
Mm-hmm.
let me explain what I mean by that.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like, man, it's different levels to loyalty. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Go there.
There's degrees of it. I can't tell you, oh, this not in a book that's written that has the codes to where it's at. But like, I'm
Right.
loyal to my job because they give me a paycheck
Mm-hmm.
every Friday. So there's a
Right,
certain level of loyalty I do have to them, whether
right,
I'm forced to
right,
do it or not, because
right,
you can pay somebody to do a job well for years, pay
right,
them good, And
Mm-hmm.
if y'all good, they'll be loyal to you. If you
Exactly.
doing what you said you was gonna do, they'll be loyal.
Right.
But you know, money and loyalty, as far as let's say a friendship, I know money can come between that. I feel like money can come between friendships, man, and make them question loyalty.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, so man,
Absolutely.
so many places we could go with that, the whole thing.
Yep.
But yes, money. I mean, it's a reason that they say money make the world go round. It's a reason that they
Exactly.
say money is the answer to all things. If you
Mm-hmm.
need loyalty, if you got the pocketbook, you can get that to a degree.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. I believe that, man. And I was gonna go there next, and I'm glad she went there because to me, the loyalty is gonna go with who got the biggest bank nowadays. Who got the biggest bank is where the loyalty is gonna go to.
Right.
And long as your money, long as you have the money, because you can look over into sports. Most of the time, you don't see the players go to the team that drafted them or the team that showed them the most love. They go to the team that's gonna pay them the most money.
Right.
At the end of the day, you never saw a player be like, I'm gonna take less money because of this, or I'm gonna take less money because of that. Most of the time, they take the money on where they're gonna go to. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna play just like you said at your job. This
Right.
why I'm gonna do this. It's a lot of people don't be like, you know what? I'm gonna stay on this team and I'm gonna take less money because of the loyalty.
Man.
A lot of people not gonna take that L. And even let me say this, even in friendships, and let me be honest, even in friendships,
Yeah.
I think in relationships, period. Hold on, let me say this.
Okay.
I
Come
say in
on, Doc.
relationships, period. I think whoever got the most money, a lot of times that's who people are more closer to. So
Mm.
if it's in a family dynamic, if it's a certain family member that got the money, everybody got love for them. You ain't gonna holler here. Nobody talking about them because they want to borrow money. They need some help. They want to keep their relationship with them. For
Yeah.
real. If it's a friend, if it's a group of friends and one of the friends got the most money, they gonna make sure that their relationship with their friend, they gonna make sure that it stay level. Even if they get into it, they calling them right back. They apologizing. I'm sorry, because they need that help. They depending on them. It's something to fall
Yeah.
back on. And see, that's how money do to people. It might not even be you. It might just be the people. And one thing I have learned, this one my pops told me, you make sure that you have you. You don't have to kiss no tail after that. A lot of
Right.
people want to kiss tail and make people bigger than what they are because of what they have or what you think you can get from them.
Oh
And at the
yeah.
same time, I know witness, you think that so much about that person when they don't think nothing about you. They really don't care about you on the
Man.
cool,
Right.
you know? And I think
Right.
in families, I think people have that bad that it's a family member that's doing well. I'm gonna treat them well. I'm gonna make sure they got this. When they come through, man, everybody excited. Hey, hugs. I done came through. Golly, hey, I ain't no excitement. I'm like, dang, I got $2. You know what I'm saying? I got $2. And see, that's the funny thing, bro. You could just say if y'all have a get together, you can
Yeah.
buy all the food, you can buy all the drinks. All they have to do is bring lips and fingertips, right? That's all they gotta bring. And guess what? They'll still be like, okay, what's up? That's cool. They'll still holler at you because you got the
Mhm.
food. But the person that got the money ain't brung one thing. Everybody will fix their plate, make sure they're good, what they want to drink. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Is it really loyalty or is it because I want something? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And to me, they have that loyalty that they'll turn on you for
Yeah.
the person that has the money. Even though you might have been there rocking with them, they hard times, looking
Right.
out for them, let them borrow money or letting them do whatever you need, letting them, giving them whatever they need at that time to help them out. And still, the person with the money, they gave them a
Yeah.
little money here, give them, that's who they rocking with. You know what I'm saying? So one
Man.
thing I done learned to do, One thing I don't learn to do is just
What's
fall
that?
back and let people do them. You know what I'm saying? Let
Yeah,
people
man.
do them. My bad,
Yeah.
man. Cause see, bro, you know, that right there, the reason I can speak to it like that, because I've been
Yeah.
through it and I saw it, bro. And I think
Right.
that's something that our audience can even if you're the person that has the money, if you're the
Mm-hmm.
person that has the money, to me, sometimes they feel empty inside. Do people really love me for me, or do they love me for what I can do for them?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Is they loyal to me because of what I got or who I am? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
let me get in that
Man,
EI, man. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Cause
Hey,
I'm over in
you
the corner
stirring
hitting
that
this
pot.
joker. Good shot, up in the
Keep
chin. I got
going,
that
man.
Tyson going.
Hey, don't let them breathe, man.
Right.
But now, but now, man, like it's funny how that goes back to money. You know, this topic is leaning back to money itself. You know, we talk about loyalty, but people aren't
Right.
loyal to people, a lot of times they're loyal to money.
Yep.
And if we can understand that for the majority, there's a lot of people that say, hey, look, if this job wanted to pay you $20,000 more a year,
Right.
why would you be mad at that person for leaving? Just because, hey man, we worked together on the line together. That we man, we built this here, and we judge somebody for taking another opportunity that may be more money. You know what I mean? And we judge a lot of people with money. Because a lot of the times the people, if you don't have money, you know how family, we can get together and oh, they should have did this or they could do this. You try to find little things
Yep.
to want to nitpick at. And
Yep.
like you were saying, somebody with money is wondering, hey, well, maybe y'all just all around here because I got this money.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
so maybe they're acting away. So I'm saying just the judgment should drop from both ends. You know what I mean?
Yep.
On both sides, whether you got the money or not. But back to loyalty, man. What we can expect from loyalty? If you're expecting loyalty in somebody else,
Yep.
I mean, you got the risk of getting hurt. I ain't saying that there ain't
Got
good
to.
people out there. There ain't
You got
solid
to.
people, but you
You got
rolling
to.
the dice anytime that, all right, I'm gonna depend on you
Every
for this
time.
feel good. I'm gonna depend on you because hey, I known you for years. We go way back.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
hey, I'm leaning on you. Which if you leaning on them, and what if they slip and be human just like you are?
Mm-hmm.
If
It's
you
a
leaning on
problem
them, you
then.
gonna fall. Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. It's definitely a problem when that person don't show up the way that you want them to show up. And when
oh
they
yeah,
don't show up the way that you want them to show up, when they don't spend the money that you want them to spend, when they don't give, when they don't come, when they don't do the things that you want them to do, then that loyalty is tested, or it's no loyalty at all.
mm,
Because when it comes to money and loyalty going together, like people will have more loyalty to money. I mean, just being honest, some people that will make the world go around for them is money. Like, do you need money to live? Absolutely. Do you
right,
need loyalty to other people to live? Not really. You
right,
know, not really.
right.
Because money in this society is more important than having loyalty to anybody. And just like even that, let's take marriage for instance. Like
Mm-hmm.
if a person, let's just be honest for a second, that 9 times out of 10, if you making more money and you able to do more things for your family or whatever, your wife is
Right.
gonna be happy. That's
Oh
not
yeah,
necessarily mean that she's gonna be loyal to you, but she gonna be happy. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? But I
right.
think that connection is what bring the loyalty within the relationship, right?
Okay.
Then the money helps it, because
Yeah.
if it's just love with no money, that relationship ain't gonna last long. I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. It ain't gonna. Now, I mean, you can laugh if you want to, but at the same
Yeah.
time, if
Yeah.
the money not coming in, she's
Right.
stressing out about different situations. She got to
Right.
carry the load and this and that, bro. To be honest, she gonna be like, well, if I got to do everything, what I need him for?
Yeah.
Why I
You're gonna
need
be
him?
tested.
You know what I'm
Yeah. Oh
saying? It's,
yeah.
it's gonna be tested. But I,
Yeah.
I think I think like going back to like the NFL, the NBA, and all that.
Yeah.
Those contracts, man. Those contracts. To me, money is more of a contract than loyalty. Money is more of a contract. So when you got the NBA players, they got a contract for that money, so they're gonna bring their loyalty to their franchise until something goes wrong. Then I want to be traded. You know, I don't care how much you show me, how much money or whatever. I want to be traded when things not going right. And I think with people, when we get that feeling of things not going right, regardless of the money or the loyalty, when you take your feelings out of it and you think logically about the situation, you might just be whining and pouting. It might not be nothing that be that serious. You might just be whining and pounding about a situation that don't even got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so people start pounding and whining about the money, the loyalty, or whatever, because you in your feelings. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, man. You're gonna need money in relationship. You're gonna need some ends. You know what I mean? You gotta take care of bills. Y'all gotta go eat. Y'all got. I mean, we all know that. Hey, you gonna need some money.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
And that's not to speak directly to everybody in every situation. You know what I mean? Because if that was the case, anybody's spouse or partner or boyfriend, whoever you are, could be swooped up with the right person that came through with just the right enough dollars, right? But that's not to say that every man or woman would do that. But I'm gonna tell you this: it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them that, in the right circumstance. Hold on, brother. Millionaire? Oh, you sitting on the couch playing the 5 every day? Okay. Oh, no job. Oh, own few businesses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it can get ugly.
Exactly.
But
get very ugly.
Oh yeah.
So, get very ugly, man.
This is what do you call loyalty? What do you call loyal? How do we define it? You know, what is it? And is it a wrong thing for somebody to not be loyal? If somebody ain't loyal, are they a bad person? Is that a wrong thing? I think we need to define or redefine what loyalty is, because if loyalty is you doing what I expect you to do,
right,
then that's really a time bomb. Sooner or later, somebody gonna get offended by something, and a relationship is gonna be tested.
Absolutely.
But loyal being, hey, look, I'm gonna be decent to you. You be decent to me. We respect each other.
Yeah.
If there's an expectation for just that respect, for you being a being of your own, me being me, I think that is loyalty. Because even in whatever you do, if you do something, it's not out of, I don't think that you were intentionally creating some kind of plot against me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or had an evil plan with it. Let's just say you did something that offended me, but if we respecting each other, we can just have a talk about it. I can say, hey man, I didn't understand this and this and that, blah, blah. You know? And you'll say, hey, no, this is where I was. And that's good communication for people, period. I mean, relationships, talk it out. You know, if you holding stuff in, trying to, you know, walk around and be secret mad, you know, mad on the low. So, but yeah, loyalty, man, is just expecting people to do what they do, what people do.
Right.
Whoever they are, we expect that of them, man. And if they do something different, it's none of my business.
Well, me, man, I got an even better example to the audience, man. And I'm gonna say, like, I know somebody that's loyal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, man. We got an example right here, like EIG, man. This dude has been loyal to the podcast. It's been like 3 years we've been doing this. The joke gonna get paid 1 red cent. You know what I'm saying? Every time anything I ask him to do or whatever, he been there doing it and ain't got paid no money. You know what I'm saying? But he's still here rocking with me. Every Wednesday we recording at 7:30. He on time and he got paid 1 red cent. But I said that to say this, like, that's a different type of loyalty. And see, the thing about it is, once we start going to different levels, once this right here start being able for us to monetize and something coming in, you know, it's not nothing that's gonna break in between us, because these beginning days of his loyalty is gonna pay off on the back end. And a lot of people don't put their loyalty up front. That's not enough collateral that on the back end that you could get back from it. Because when times are hard, when people are going through situations, when it don't seem like that person gonna turn out to be anything, and you don't stay loyal, then they blow up, and then here you come around. Who you think they're gonna think about? They're gonna think about who was rocking with them when they was down there at the bottom.
Yep.
Who was doing for them when they was down there at the bottom. It's so easy to get caught up when you get money to say, you know what, I'm all that. I ain't got to do this and that. But the people that got sense, when they get money, they going to remember who held them down. Yep. When somebody was sick, that baby that was sick when they was little, they going to remember who held them, who fed them, who rocked them to sleep. They going to remember that. That person that had an injury in sports, they broke their leg and everybody forgot about them. They tore their ACL. They're going to remember who was taking them to practice, who was encouraging them, who was telling them to keep going. Anybody that had their business that was failing, that they said, oh, this ain't going to be nothing. You might have to pivot. You got to go back and work a job for a little bit because then nobody believe in your vision. And you get to the point where your business start to pick up. You're going to remember those people that believed in you when you was down. Those people that was loyal to you, that poured into you while you had that situation going on. So no amount of money could come into their relationship. Nothing could tear that apart, because that undying loyalty of a person just being there when having nothing is hit different than when you have money, man.
Right. Because it's the things that you know without the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly. Go back to that. That goes back to what you know without money. What is there without money?
Yeah.
What is our friendship without money?
Yeah.
What is our relationship like without money? Which is the other side of it. You know, like you said, hey, you're gonna need money in relationships. Right. But I need to know you past that. Me and you, what we're banking on is past just the physical things, the things that money can get us. Yeah. If it's something that's going to sustain this relationship, it's going to be something that we can't touch with our fingers. You know what I mean? Right. It's like you said, that work that was put in on the front end. I don't have a picture of the work itself. I can see results. Look at proof that we've been putting work in. Right. But that loyalty, whatever that commitment is, and that love is, those are things that we can't get with money per se. And those in relationships are what count. And those, if you build on those, yes. If money comes, y'all can move how it's supposed to be. Right. If we can build off of those kind of things in a relationship, man, we can. If somebody do come with some money, let's say another guy that is a nice guy, that's maybe he classy, maybe he looking good, maybe maybe he bred it out, and he riding. But she ain't moved by that because what you built that foundation on was something that had nothing to do with how much money you could spend on her. Exactly. How the shopping trip went. But you got something that she can hold on to when she having a tough time. Something that somewhat she can feel, the intangible. So that's I ain't mean to get on my soapbox.
Nah. You good, man. Go there.
That's just the truth of it, man. I really can't even sugarcoat it any other kind of way.
Right.
Hey, we got to get past the physical things, because that can't hold us. You know what I mean? That can't hold us where we need it to. If I need a man to cut my yard, I got the budget. I can lock him in till I die. But building a relationship with people, whether that's friends, my spouse, partner, hey, that's gonna take something else. That run on a different kind of gas.
Oh yeah. So yep. Man, you definitely since you want to say that, man, it definitely goes into having that one. I ain't gonna say having that one, but having that relationship that's built off loyalty instead of money. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, is that if you build it off money, money is how you gonna lose it or whatever. But especially in a relationship, when you just come to the format, when I mean not to the format, but when you come to the relationship, it's just a man and baby, we building a bond with each other that's outside of money. We got something that's gonna carry us over through the good times, through the bad times, and even when it's the best times, we still got something that's gonna get us over the hump. When you leave, you come in there with money, and you be like, okay, money, this how I got you. Money is gonna how I'm keep you. Bad times, I got money. Good times, I got money. That's all I got. But me, I'm offering something more valuable than money. The bond that I got with you, the memories and the things that I'm gonna teach and we gonna show each other down the road is gonna be way more beneficial than any amount of money that you could ever have. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
And I think once you start building, especially your relationship with your wife or relationship with your husband, once you start building those relationships, I think when you build a relationship based off that it can it be able to last longer instead of you just building off what you can do for somebody. Because what you can do for somebody can change throughout the years. You might be up right now, but everybody know you're gonna hit a rough patch. You're gonna hit a rough patch, and it might not be as plentiful as it was before. You might not be able to take the trips. You might not be able to do the things. And so when you laying there on the couch, are you entertaining enough to hold your spouse attention? Are you able to say something to text them to uplift their day? Or do you got to cash app them to uplift their day? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Send a little gift, man.
You got to send a cash app. Here you go to uplift your day. Or can you send that text? Hey, whoop de whoop, y'all got a little saying y'all say in each other. Then you come back, you see ... smiling face or laughing emojis. You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? Or do you got to hit that green app? Send that cash app. You got to send $500,000-$600,000. You got to send that to in order for them to give you an emoji back or a thumbs up. That's just my thing, man. So I'll say this, man. In my closing, but man, I'll say this, like, and when it comes down to it, it's gonna be based off a personal thing. If that's how you gonna, if you gonna choose, can money buy loyalty? It's gonna be based off a personal thing. It's gonna be based off your values, how you look at life, how you look at money, and how you look at loyalty. Everybody don't base their loyalty and based off money and loyalty based off everything that you believe in. So just because you believe in it don't mean necessarily they believe the same thing about money and loyalty, man.
Hey, and that's real right there, bro. Hey, you closed it out. That was a closing right there, brother. Hey, I like that, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, we got a little time left, man. So I guess I'm gonna get off the curve, man. Make this left, man. Come over out here to EI's corner.
Swing that left, man. Come on around to the corner, man. Man, welcome y'all back to another segment, another time here, another round with your boy EIG on the corner, man. So I got to get the party started right, man. Salute to the greatest organization ever created, the Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. And guess what? Y'all know football season is right here out there.
Who y'all quarterback?
So what we're gonna do is pray for him.
Okay.
Man.
I was trying to see,
man. We're gonna pray for you, man.
Y'all playing a rookie? Y'all playing a rookie that's from Pittsburgh? Is y'all playing him?
So to all my other Steelers fans, to all the rest of y'all out there that stand in agreement with me, hey, it's on. It feels good. So now that we got that out the way, Standing Man,
what's up,
man? Lately, bro, we got a lot that be happening in the news, man.
Absolutely,
crazy.
Man.
I mean, crazy stuff, man. I was just looking yesterday. and saw where, man, a car went and plowed through some people. Just hung them up like it was, feel like I was playing with my toys when I was little, you know, drive to, man,
It's
everywhere
crazy,
you turn, man, the craziest of things are happening, man, around
Absolutely.
us. So,
Yep.
I want to say this to people, anybody listening right now, man, that, hey, look, we got to control our emotions. I'm not here to preach because I am going to talk about something in the news. And there's a story about a Pee Wee football game, man, where an altercation turned into a homicide, brother.
Yep.
And I want to say my condolences and respect to the family of that lost one.
Much condolences to the family, man.
And healing and encouragement to those dealing with the family member that did the killing, man.
But
I do want to point to it, not in mocking, but just to say, like, hey, look, this all started from some emotions. This happened because an emotion took the wheel, and I'm not here to judge him or nobody else because we're all subject to that. If you're dealing with any kind of ego with yourself. So
absolutely.
I just want to say to the listeners, y'all, let's wake up and do a self-inventory. Let's check ourselves. If you ever see yourself getting irate to the point where your body is starting, you feeling it in your body. Do anything you can to cool out. If that's walk away, that may make somebody mad, but that's better than somebody losing a life, somebody ruining a career, somebody doing anything, y'all. And a life is gone now because of a bad call or argument with a ref or whatever, you know. And again, my condolences to the family. I watched the video and I could only imagine right there seeing those people laying down there with him until somebody got there. As you know, as soon as the shooting started, people took off running. Y'all know how we do, and that's not to just be making fun of, but you hear some shots. You ghost. So again, y'all, let's check ourselves. Check anger. Check your anger meter every now and then. You get hot about something, like check yourself and do something. Read something. And I don't care if it's the self-help Bible, whatever you do, yoga, you got a counselor, therapy. It does not matter. No judgment from R.M.T, but just to tell you, like, hey, anger, don't stay there long. Control that. Let's watch our emotions so we don't do senseless things, y'all. So that's all I got. I want to let everybody know. Appreciate y'all again. And football season is on. Let's go.
Oh
Steelers.
Man, get out of here,
Let's
man. So look, man, and man, we're gonna close it out like this, but I just want to say this one little thing, man. Money is not gonna be loyal to you even if you loyal to money. So I'll just leave it at that, man. And so, man, we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.